Hi, I'm Trevor Thompson. I'm one of the GPs here at Wellspring Surgery. And in this short Wellcast, I'm going to share with you some ideas for what to do when you or someone you care for gets unwell. Now, the good news is that on the whole, the body is very good at getting itself back to health. For instance, with things like coughs and colds and sore tummies, we're generally over the worst of it within a week. Now, during this time, you need to support your body as it's getting better. So this means taking it easy, plenty of rest, plenty of fluids, and a nice, simple, healthy diet. For me, I always reach for an orange when I'm unwell because I think that the vitamin C in this might just help me to boost my immune system and get better that little bit sooner. Now, it's always a good idea to talk with friends or family when you're sick, just to hear their perspective. And these days, you can look things up on the web. For instance, www.patient.co.uk is a source of trusted medical information. For many mild ailments, you can get advice and treatment from a pharmacy. On the screen now, you can see listed some of the conditions that the pharmacy can advise and treat on. They can help you with skin conditions like acne and eczema, with coughs and colds, with constipation and with hemorrhoids, with hay fevers and different allergies, with aches and pains like headache, earache and back pain. Also indigestion, diarrhea and threadworms, period pains and thrush, warts and verrucas, mouth ulcers, cold sores, athlete's foot, nappy rash and teething in infants. You don't need an appointment. You can walk in. If your pharmacy runs a minor ailment service, you can get treatments for the same cost as a prescription, or even for free if you don't normally pay. Many pharmacies can also provide emergency contraception. The pharmacy option can be fast and convenient. If you remain concerned about your condition, call Wellspring on 0117 955 7711. This line is open from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. We'll ask you about your problem and get a sense of its urgency. Please don't ask for an urgent appointment unless your problem really is urgent. We have over 200 routine appointments available every week. If your problem is urgent, and particularly if it's due to an infection, you'll be offered a face-to-face appointment with our experienced specialist nurse. This nurse is highly trained in diagnosing and treating a wide range of conditions in adults and children. Sometimes she will ask the doctor on call to review your case. Some urgent problems need the attention of one of our doctors, in which case you will go on the doctor's list to be called back. We can't say when exactly the doctor will call you back, though if you give us a time window, we'll do our best to call you then. Make sure you keep your phone with you and charged. Often the doctor can deal with your problem on the phone, though he or she can also make you an appointment to see a doctor or the specialist nurse face to face. We have access to telephone interpreting services for a very wide range of languages, so don't worry if the patient cannot speak English. Sometimes, in fact quite often, you or the person you're caring for may fall ill in the evening, at night or at the weekend. Now, in this case, we'd still recommend you try and look after the condition yourself as much as you can. You can always call Wellspring when it's open in the morning, and we can help you with your problem in the usual way. However, sometimes you may want to get help sooner than that, in which case you should telephone 111. The operators there are able to give you advice. They can book you a face-to-face consultation or get the doctor to call you back. If you're not well enough to come to the out-of-hours centre, they can also arrange for a doctor to visit you at home. There are some other places you can go for help for illness and injuries. For instance, there's something called a walk-in centre in Broadmead. You can get full details of these services by calling 111 or searching on the internet. Normally, you will be seen by a nurse, and these centres don't have access to your full medical records. Now, sometimes you or the person you're caring for may have a very serious problem. in which case 111 will tell you to call an ambulance or go directly to A&E. Wellspring may occasionally do this too. I'm talking about problems like severe chest pain, difficulty in breathing, a severe allergic reaction, bleeding, unconsciousness, or stroke. As you've probably heard on the television, people these days are increasingly going directly to A&E with medical problems. This is a great idea if you've had an accident, say for instance you think you have a broken bone or you've split your skin and that might need stitching. However, don't go to A&E with minor medical problems. You shouldn't attend with things like coughs, colds, sore throats or tummy bugs. Please call Wellspring, or if it's out of hours, dial 111 and we'll give you the best advice for what to do next. So there you have it, a brief video guide to what to do if you or someone you care for becomes unwell. Most things will sort themselves out without medical attention. Pharmacy is a great place to go for advice and treatments. If your problem is more persistent or more severe, you should call Wellspring, hanging on to the morning if you can. Out of hours, you can call 111. Rarely you may go directly to A&E, and very rarely indeed you may decide to call an ambulance. Wellspring is here to support you, looking after yourself and getting the help you need if simple measures are not enough.